Anthony is an honorary fellow at the Parkes Institute for the Study of Jewish, Non-Jewish Relations at Southampton University. He is the former director of the Institute for Jewish Policy Research and author of Whatever Happened to Anti-Semitism, Redefinition and the Myth of the Collective Jew. Anthony Lohman specializes in the study of anti-Semitism, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, multiculturalism, and the place of religion in society. For the next 6-7 minutes, Anthony will be speaking on critical Jewish dissent from mainstream Jewish and Zionist narratives. Over to you, Anthony. I'll just hand you a microphone. I have to multitask a little bit. Yes.
Do I need this as well?
I believe you do.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, no? Hello? Can you hear me?
Is the microphone working, guys?
Testing 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
There we
Yes.
go.
Right. That's it. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to allow myself because I was asked. I was given 10 minutes. So if you don't mind, I shall use that allowance. Thank you very much, first of all, for inviting me to come and speak at this very important event this evening. It's not a happy occasion, obviously, but a very important one, and I'm very pleased that I could be here to contribute to this very important discussion. Having specialized in issues to do with anti-Semitism over the last 40 years, as the current crisis unfolded, I was naturally drawn, first of all, to examining and exposing the misuse and weaponization of anti-Semitism by Israel and its supporters to frame their narrative of the motives behind Hamas's attacks on Israeli communities adjacent to Gaza's eastern border fence. Within hours, in what felt like a coordinated propaganda offensive, official Israeli voices were calling the attacks pogroms and characterizing the events as, quote, the worst genocidal attack against Jews since the Holocaust, end quote. And this mantra continues to be used 8 weeks later. Pogroms, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you, were perpetrated by the powerful oppressor against the weak. As Tariq Bakoni wrote in a commentary for Al-Shabaka, and I quote, Hamas's attack was an unprecedented display of anti-colonial violence, end quote. An attack on what symbolized the anti-Palestinian racism of the Israeli state. As for the Holocaust comparison, not only is it a distortion and trivialization of the Nazi genocide, it ignores the results of the last such surprise attack on Israel, the Yom Kippur War in November 1973, in which more than 2,500 Israeli soldiers were killed. Now, important though these issues are, the forward-looking question posed for us to discuss how to break the cycle of Israeli war crimes and genocide across Palestine, however intractable, needs urgent but cliché-free attention. So here tonight I want to consider the potential of a form of constructive resistance, which has already been referred to actually in relation to Jewish Voice for Peace in America, which many progressive Jews have long been involved in. For me, ever since I ceased to be a Zionist in the early 2000s. And that is whether or how a decisive change in diaspora Jewish opinion on Israel, in declining Jewish attachment to Zionism, could be leveraged to have a significant impact on obtaining justice for Palestinians, dismantling apartheid, preventing genocide, and further iterations of the ethnic cleansing of the Nakba. I was a late comer to this resistance, but those of us who have made the journey out of Zionism